Michael had dreamed of owning a car for a long time. Back in his student days, he worked at a small coffee shop, saving almost every coin he earned while imagining the moment he would finally sit behind the wheel of his own vehicle. And one day the moment arrived. He had saved enough. At home, sitting in front of his laptop, he spent hours browsing car ads. Page after page, he compared prices, read reviews, and watched countless video guides on beginner-friendly cars. He didn't need luxury, just something reliable, affordable, and practical for daily use. To be sure, he called his best friend Alex. When Alex heard about Michael's plan, he laughed and said, "Get a hatchback, easy to park, cheap to run, and don't fall for looks. Always test drive first." The next morning, Michael walked into a small used car dealership. Rows of cars gleamed under the sunlight, and his heart began to race. The salesman quickly realized this was a young man searching for his very first car. He showed Michael a silver 2012 Toyota Yaris. It wasn't fancy, but it was clean, neat, and practical. When Michael slid into the driver's seat, his hands trembled slightly. He turned the key. The engine came to life with a steady hum. As he drove out onto the road, the car responded smoothly, every movement under control. Within minutes, a wide smile spread across his face. This was it. This was the car he had imagined. Back at the dealership, he barely hesitated. He signed the documents, one careful signature after another, until the keys finally landed in his hand. In that moment, Michael realized it wasn't just a car. It was freedom. It was independence. It was the beginning of something new. That evening, as he drove home for the very first time as a car owner, the road felt different. Every turn, every stoplight felt like a small victory. When he finally parked in front of his house, he sat for a while, just holding the steering wheel and smiling. He knew this was only the first step. Ahead of him lay new adventures, long drives, and thousands of kilometers of memories, all waiting to be made in his very first car. The next morning, Michael woke up earlier than usual. He looked out the window at his new car sitting in the driveway, and his heart tightened with joy. Today, he decided to take his first longer drive, just to feel what it was like to be a true driver. He threw a backpack with sandwiches into the passenger seat, filled a thermos with water, and set off out of town. The road was quiet, with only the hum of the engine and the chirping of birds breaking the silence. Every turn gave him a sense of freedom, and every small stop was a little victory, proof that he could finally go anywhere on his own. Halfway through his drive, Michael stopped by a small lake. He got out of the car, stretched his shoulders, and gazed long at the water reflecting the sun's golden rays. He had dreamed of moments like this before, but now it was real. Life felt wider, brighter, and full of possibilities. On the way home, Michael remembered his friend Alex's words. "It doesn't matter how the car looks. What matters is that it takes you where you want to go." He smiled, thinking that every day with his little silver Yaris could be the start of a new adventure. Back home, he parked the car in the garage and walked to the window. The sun was setting behind the houses, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink. Michael realized this was just the beginning. Ahead were long drives, new friends, small discoveries, and perhaps even great adventures. And he would experience them all with his very first car. A car that had become a symbol of his dream, his effort, and his newfound freedom.